Good morning, my all dear class 12th B student. Today, in this chapter, we will discuss about final account of companies. First of all, as we all know that according to section 129 of Company Act 2013, there is a different format of balance sheet of companies. So, it is mentioned in Schedule 3. It is mentioned in Schedule 3. Schedule 3 Part 1 and Schedule 3 Part 2. In Schedule 3 Part 1 there is the format of balance sheet, and in Schedule 3 Part 2 there is the format of profit and loss statement. So first of all I will tell you that what is the format of balance sheet. First of all, there will be equities and liabilities. In equities and liabilities, first heading will be shareholders fund. There will be three headings under shareholder fund, which are share capital, reserve and surplus, and money received against share warrant. Then there is share application, money pending allotment. There is nothing which we have to write on in this. Then non-current liabilities. In non-current liabilities there will be long-term borrowings, deferred tax liabilities, other long-term liabilities, and long-term provisions. Okay. Then we will have current liabilities, short-term borrowings, trade payables means bills payable, creditors, etc. Other current liabilities, short-term provisions. Okay. Now let's move further. Here is the part of asset. In asset there will first of all there will be current asset. In current asset there will be fixed asset, and in fixed asset there will be tangible and intangible asset. Tangible assets are those assets which can be touched or seen, and intangible assets are those assets which can't be touched or seen. So in tangible asset we will have buildings, machinery, furniture, motor car, etc. And in intangible asset there will be goodwill and patents, etc. Then there will be non-current investment, deferred tax assets, long-term borrowings, and other non-current assets. In current assets there will be current investment, inventories, trade receivables, cash and cash equivalent, short-term loans and provisions, and other current assets. So we have to learn all this format completely. After that we will be able to do our questions. In next video we will discuss about the format of a statement of PL, and after that we will move to the question. Till then, learn this format. Bye bye everyone.